So last Saturday, I'm sure everybody heard, but the White House card was just announced, and to mixed reactions. And Jon Jones is crying and posting on his Twitter account like he's a teenage girl on her period and just got her heart broken. I've never seen anybody cry on Twitter like this before, it's insane. But what I think about the card personally, this card is hot ass, and I think we've finally reached a point in the UFC's lifespan to where we can now officially say it's all about money and star power, if you want to call it, and no longer about finding out who's the best. I mean, for Gaziev's sake, Lopez got another title shot after one fight where it proved no evolution of Diego's game. What the hell are we doing? Or how about the pointless Paddy Gaethje fight when we know damn well Arman should be getting that shit, but Dana's balls are steaming hot from that pullout he did last year. Anyways, enough complaining. Let's talk about the card starting from the bottom and making our way up to the top. Dear Lord, Diego Lopez is here a freaking again. Sorry to say it, but they only put him here because he's a company man and it's the UFC's way of saying sorry to him for throwing him right into a title fight after a tune-up fight where he then proceeded to get dominated. And bro, who the fuck is Mingus Pingus, bro? I know damn well not one UFC, no, not one MMA, nah, scratch that shit too. Not one person on this planet wanted or thought Steve Garcia, of all people, was going to be on the White House card. I'm 100% sure Chaozu from Dragon Ball Z got more fans than Garcia. So in saying that, why on our glorious father art thou be in heaven, green earth, did the UFC not make Lopez versus Yair? It's literally the perfect matchup to be made in that division right now. Zero doubt. And that's all I need to say for that. And oh my god, how does Bo keep getting on these main card spots? I know this mofo got Epstein file level information on Dana to keep doing the shit, man. Okay, but being serious right now, I'm not too surprised at Bo's appearance on the card. I mean, at one point he was NCAA champion, or however the wrestling stuff works, but he was big in the wrestling scene, and you know, a lot of Americans like wrestling. American wrestling. Come on, you get it. But, man, are we for real? Kyle Daukaus? Nobody knows who he is except avid watchers. What are we doing, man? Listen, I'm a huge fan of Kyle Daukaus, but dude, White House level? Nah, man, chill out. I think they should have summoned the problem child, Colby Covington, to go against Bo Nickel. Preferably it take place at middleweight, and he's a washed up title contender who's smaller than Bo. Perfect stardom transaction. But apparently Bo said Kobe declined the fight. Crazy. Kobe's own ego is much stronger than his loyalty to the POTUS. Next up, Roofy versus Chandler. Got nothing too crazy to say about this. Chandler is a good little American and Roofy is super entertaining. Although the Conor matchup would have been nice, especially after all that trash talking Conor was doing these past couple of months and saying how he has the contract ready, it's been signed, dealed, whatnot.
Done deal, signed, delivered. It ain't a negotiation. Wow. It's a done deal, signed, delivered.
McGregor will compete in the White House.
But then it would have been tricky for Conor and Chandler's placement on the card, but it probably would have been the main event. And to be honest, if this fight was on like a normal main card or pay-per-view, like it'd be really good still. Now, Sean O'Malley. This little Dana White privilege artificial superstar experiment nepo baby. Fighting the GOAT of the division, Ayman Zahabi. Why? Why are we putting Zahabi on the White House card? It makes no sense. This is literally propaganda to show how great America is against Canada. Yeah, let's just forget that Zahabi is 38 and coming off of a split decision to a washed ass Marlon Vera. I don't understand. The UFC can't be that scared of not a single American winning. At this point, I can't deny it. Sean O'Malley is a superstar now to basic frat bros I see on my campus every day wearing Sean O'Malley shirts. But give him some real competition, dude. Holy moly, man. And of course, you know, they should have made the Sandhagen fight. 2 American strikers going at the White House. That's so easy. And then, you know, you have the 2 title fights, which, you know, I got nothing to complain about. These are 2 hold on. These are 2 banger fights going down on Saturday night. Not sure if Jones was actually supposed to fight in this card or not, but who really knows? I mean, I was talking to one of my buddies about it the other day and said how John's probably just doing this for ego and his attention deprivation, and the fact that we're dealing with somebody who's not mentally normal. So with that being said, the UFC has decided to officially make bullshit fights to prop up certain fighters like they did back in the day with Pride, and matchmaking is the most dog shit it's ever been due to Dana White privilege and god-awful management and organization of the company. But thanks for watching. Subscribe.
They've got big fights in their back pocket. Like, they have big fights. All I keep hearing about is the UFC has never been more disorganized. This is what everyone's telling me. I've been checking in while I'm away. What's going on with this? What's going on with this? Why are they announcing Miami so late? Like, what's going on with that?